In this episode, Triangle Around Town makes a pit stop in Monroe, Michigan to visit the Michigan Museum of Horror. And yes, that is exactly what it sounds like. One of the museum's big draws is its collection of real human remains. The museum advertises real human skulls, full skeletons, and other human-related oddities, which definitely gives the place a different feel from a regular horror memorabilia shop. Because when you're looking at a mask from a movie, that's one thing. When you're standing near something that was once part of an actual person, that's something else entirely. Yikes, what happened to you? The museum has some of the remains from the infamous Charles Manson.
If I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
There's also handwritten letters from the Night Stalker, John Wayne Gacy, and an original signature from Lizzie Borden. Here we found a Ouija board signed by the Church of Satan's Anton LaVey. One of the things that really stood out is how much this museum embraces the idea that horror isn't just one category. Horror can be fictional, it can be theatrical, it can be campy, it can be a rubber mask and a jump scare. But horror can also be history. It can be old funeral customs, medical specimens, true crime artifacts, strange objects people believed were cursed, or stories that communities pass down for generations. For us, the most interesting part was seeing how the museum balances those two worlds. Horror as entertainment and horror as something connected to real people, real objects, and real stories. Now, not everything here is going to be for everybody. There are parts of the museum that are more graphic, more true crime focused, and more adult in tone. The museum has promoted a section called the Red Room as an 18+ exhibit with graphic death-related images, crime scene material, and other intense displays. View your death in the electric chair, like we did. Walking through this section feels like stepping into the Sawyer family home, where taxidermy animals, real skulls, and a heavy dose of backwoods horror make you wonder if you should turn around before dinner is served. Talk about a skinny puppy. I'll name him Ogre. museum also has plenty for classic horror fans. You'll find displays connected to those familiar horror names: Michael Myers, Art the Clown, the Evil Dead, the kinds of characters that have become part of pop culture at this point. Even if you're not a hardcore horror fan, you know the masks, you know the music. You know that if someone in a horror movie says, "I'll be right back," they absolutely will not be right back. That's what's fun about this place. It taps into all of that. And now here we are, walking past Ouija boards and coffins in Monroe, Michigan, because apparently this is what we do on vacation. So, if you're into the grim and obscure, then don't pass by the Museum of Horror in Michigan.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big breaking key.